Hello everybody. Welcome to today's pick a card reading for career. So that is the topic that I'm going to be reading for today. And before we get started, please take a moment to subscribe if you haven't already. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you'd care to. And I also want to let you know to check me out on Instagram at Onyx Healing for more readings, more content. And then make sure you check out the description box for link to work with me, as well as a link to my podcast and a whole bunch of other stuff like meditations and other things that I put into the world. So that is available to you. Now, maybe you have a specific question in mind for your career today. Maybe you're just looking for some general advice. Whatever the case may be, you can use this however you'd like. I'm going to lay these cards out and then we will get started. Okay, so maybe you are drawn to a card, maybe you need to take another moment. You're welcome to pause the video if you need to, but just go ahead, tune in to whichever stack is calling to you. And I'm going to go ahead and start with the first pile. So the first thing that we have going on is the Six of Wands. What you want is within reach. What you desire in terms of your career is absolutely attainable. This is like a big fat yes confirmation. So if you're just asking yes or no, do I or don't I, the solution is going to be to take action and to get started. Because you're not gonna know until you do it. So even if the end result isn't exactly what you're envisioning in this moment, that's okay. It's the idea that just making any movement forward, making any steps in that direction or taking any steps in that direction is going to yield some sort of victory, because that's what the Six of Wands represents, is victory, attaining your goals. It's a yes, yes, yes. Now let's see what else we have going on. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is why that's why I initially said what you're thinking about it in present time is probably not exactly the way it's going to pan out. So whatever you're trying to do, hold your vision, because that's absolutely worth pursuing. But also keep in mind there might be some detours. There might be even better opportunities than you realized possible. There might be an even better job or a better company or a better thing in the ether that you don't even understand is in existence yet. So try not to get hung up on a perfect picture of exactly the way you want it to be, and instead just hold the conviction and belief that you're going to get what you want, but don't hold on so tightly that you miss out on other cool stuff that might come your way. And then we have focus. Make a choice and take the appropriate next action. What you desire is worth your attention. Remove distraction. Put your intention into motion with thought and aligned effort. So you just have to make an agreement with yourself, like, yes, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to do, and then take action accordingly. Focus in on that thing that you want. It's absolutely worthwhile. So just take that into whatever project, endeavor, career you have going. All right, stack number 2. We've got the Page of Wands. You need to do some inspecting and evaluating around whatever it is that you're planning in terms of your career. So this is all about going through and checking in. Does it align with you? Does it resonate with you? Does it still feel good? Is it still the right direction for you? Is it something where it's the right direction, you just need to make a few tweaks? I think you're going to want to evaluate your feelings. That's the primary thing, because if you're waking up and feeling awful about what you have to do each day, that's a big problem. You're going to be spending a lot of your time in your career, more than likely, unless you're a stay-at-home parent or something like that. Your career or your projects or whatever is something that is going to perpetuate a feeling over and over and over again. So if something doesn't feel right, like if you're waking up with misery every day around your career, then you're going to need to evaluate what move do you want to make next. And you don't even need to know the whole picture, right? The whole point is just to pivot in some capacity where necessary. Let's see what else is coming up. We have the Eight of Cups, so it's about a change in perspective. Maybe it's something where things are going well, it's just that there's external stress that could be throwing a wrench into things. That happens from time to time. Sometimes people lose sight of what, in reality, they could be really grateful for, but there's so much external pressure that it makes them perceive, they kind of like point the finger at something going on in their job, even though that might not be the case. So this is why I'm saying you're going to have to evaluate. And you might find that there's a change in perspective that comes as a result of doing that evaluation and kind of sifting through pros and cons, good and bad, kind of gauging where you want to put your energy moving forward, if you need to get out of a situation, if you need to double down in the industry that you're in or in the job that you're in. So consider that you might experience like a flip in the way you're thinking about it once you start kind of putting pen to paper and just asking yourself the tough questions of, how do I feel? What do I really want? What nudge am I experiencing? Where's the dysfunction in this? And how can I change it? And then you have alignment. Explore energy first, matter will follow. That is exactly why I said you don't need to have all the details figured out. You just need to start exploring the energy, or the feeling is another way of putting it. Find the spine, yours or the one in the situation, like the actual issue. Like feel into what is legitimately the problem. Is it stress? Is it something else that's going on? Or is it actually a move that you want to make? Address the source and everything will fall into place. So this is all about finding the root of where the discomfort, the discontentment is. And that's what this is really painting for you. So find the spine, do some evaluation. I would say don't make any radical moves right now until you feel into what is actually going on here. And that's what you need to figure out. All right, now the third stack, we have the Ace of Cups. This looks like either a new opportunity or a new passion. The other way that I am interpreting this is it could be a call to self-care. So are you overworking yourself? Are you picking up everyone's extra slack? Are you doing too much? Are you saying yes to everything? That could actually be a problem. That could actually be something that's causing more harm and not making you look like your best self, right? Because if you say yes to everything and then you're frazzled and you have no energy and your cup isn't overflowing, that could be a barrier. So I think this is either showing that something is being delivered, right? Because you can look at this, it's kind of like, yes, here it is, here's the delivery. Or it's saying you need to pay close attention to your energy levels and what is the feeling that's happening at this point in time. So, anywho, let's see what else is coming up. We have the Star. Alignment, destiny, fate. Even though I'm not big into those concepts, it's something where the Star reminds us that everything is working out for our highest good, that things are going a lot better than we might realize, and to have a little bit more faith in what we can't see. So that's kind of just a call to have faith. It doesn't mean you don't take action, that you just like sit on your hands and don't do anything. But the whole point is that things are probably not, it's like the solution might be a lot easier than you realize, or things are a little bit more within reach than you might realize. So if you feel like you're just spinning out and you're spinning your wheels in the mud, or maybe you're really frantic around something career oriented, take inventory of that energy, because that's also what you're going to get reflected back. So I would say dive into self-care and things that are going to be soothing, relaxing, calming in order to feel into what your next step is, or to get that energy reflected back at you. You want to alter your internal state first. And then we have vitality. Oh my God. Okay, protect your energy. Invite life-affirming relationships. Release energy vampires. Honor your body's requests. This is why the first thing I said was, what's going on with self-care, right? This is a call to self-care, or at the very least, evaluate your energy. What's it doing in your career? Is it something where you feel really aligned and buoyant and healthy, or do you feel depleted all the time? These are clues as to what's really going on. And so I just see this as an absolute confirmation that energy is the path to success here, is paying attention to what your energy is doing. Is it ebbing? Is it flowing? Is it helpful? Is it harmful? And then trusting that you're gonna land wherever you need to. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to share this and like it if you think somebody else could use it. I appreciate all of your support, all of your engagement. Drop a comment if this applies to you. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Onyx Healing. And if you would like to work with me one-on-one, you know I'm always available to you. So until next time, good luck with everything career related. I'm sending you so much support, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.